shoot for the guys in red. Ross back to Alex, 5 to shoot. Cabagnot makes his move, steps into this one. No! Rebound Manuel, and Alaska will sue for time.
Well, they decided they wanted to go to Junmar Fajardo straight up. They didn't make him go through screens. They didn't try to set him up a little bit better. They just wanted to go straight to the post to Junmar, and they didn't really get anything out of it.
Right, they got a screen by Lassiter, but it was not an effective one. And then when the same play happened last time, Cabagnot gave the ball off to Arwin. Arwin gave it back, but this time Azul was on him and extended out. You can see how he extended out on him, and now Cabagnot has to do it on his own. And this is a tough shot right here.
We've got to credit the defense as well of Sonny Thos, not allowing Junmar Fajardo to get position as easy as he would usually get.
Right, he got out, full-fronted him, and really that's one thing Sonny Thos has always been very good at denying position in the post. That's really the strength of his game and a very underrated part of his game. And you're right, that was the difference. They weren't able to enter into Junmar.
And now, shot clock is off. The Alaska Aces will look to put up the last possible attempt of this game. Worst case scenario for them is overtime, but they can make it rain with these balloons in the next 20.7.
Well, I would just wonder at this point, you know, again, what kind of defense is San Miguel going to come out with? Are they going to come out with his zone, or are they going to come out with man-to-man? You know, they haven't played man-to-man for almost a quarter yet, so it's hard to get back into that man-to-man rhythm right off the bat. So it's a really tough choice by Coach Leo.
Always important for the Alaska Aces, or for anyone with a possession, you got to get the ball inbounds. You know, maybe San Miguel may pressure a little bit and try to deny the first guy that's coming to get that basketball and maybe hope for a turnover.
Yeah, I think that at this point, you know, I don't think there's anybody on the floor specifically that Alaska will put the ball in the hand to say, you go do it. I think it's just going to be some ball movement, maybe some three-man play, and go with that and see who gets open.
Last time around, they went to Don Ontiveros, who was yet to score all game long, but hit the biggest three of the evening. Anybody's a threat when it comes to the Aces.
That's been Alex Compton's, you know, MO again. That idea that he just finds the right guy to be out there at the right time. He has great faith in all of his players, and they're all ready to make a big play.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alaska will have Ontiveros checking back into this game. He will be with Abueva, Manuel, Casio, and Azul. The defense of San Miguel will have Fajardo, Santos, Cabagnot, Lassiter, and Ross.
And this is interesting because Junmar is back staying in the game on the defensive side, and again, they are showing zone. So, you know, they have 3 shooters out on the floor. But it's kind of like, you're going to beat me from the perimeter. You're not going to beat me inside.
Azul will inbound. His targets are in motion. Casio will burn that clock. They want to make sure they put up the last possible attempt of this game. JV Casio has 10 seconds remaining in game 5. JV has 6. Gets it to Ontiveros. 4 to shoot. Don in trouble. Abueva puts it up. No! And we are headed into overtime.
Well, RJ Azul was actually wide open at the wing, but Abueva not able to see him that time. Credit the defense of San Miguel that time. You know, we talked about them pressuring, making it a lot more difficult for Alaska to set it up. You can see this. By the time the play materialized, they only had about 6 seconds left. And you see 2 guys on Ontiveros, Abueva, then you see Azul wide open with about 2.8 seconds left.
It's hard to figure out what the clock is at that point. Actually, the pass probably could have gone from Don over to Azul and gotten that wide open. But again, you know, you're looking for something inside. You don't want to live off the outside shot and gamble on that. Although Azul is such a great shooter. But give San Miguel a lot of credit. They came out, they didn't sit back in that zone. They got out and really pressured out and caused some problems, and it didn't get a good shot off.